Welcome students, I am NB sir. Today I am going to teach you proposal writing. This comes in class 11 and 12. This is very scoring part of the writing skill. If you just follow the system and a particular pattern which I am going to show you, you will be easily able to score very good marks. Like essays, you don't have to use any figure of speech, any kind of flowery English. It is simple and straightforward English. If you just follow the pattern, okay, you will be able to score very good marks. So first I am going to show you the guidelines of proposal writing. Meaning of proposal writing. What is proposal writing? It's a formal suggestion of a plan with a regulated plan of action. This is proposal. Suppose in our school we hold a program and we will organize a camp. Then we will have to make a plan to present the proposal to the authority for the approval of the authority. So that's why it is called a formal suggestion. If you submit it to the authority, which is a formal body, you can't just send it through WhatsApp message. Okay, you have to present the thing in a proper format. Total marks allotment for proposal writing is 10. This is the format of writing a proposal. First comes title. You have to write a title of the proposal. Topic, the subject will be given in the question paper. Depending on the subject, you have to frame a title. When you will write the title on your page, it must be center aligned. That means on the middle of the page, you have to write it. Afterwards, I will show you a specimen also. It will be clear to you then. And second point, the title should be around 5 to 6 words, not more than that. Previously in class 10, 9 and 10, you had given title to notice writings. I think you remember this, that thing. Similar here, you have to give a title. See, I have given some examples here. Example 1, proposal for setting up a secondary library in school. Example 2, proposal for newspaper collection drive in school. Okay, in this way you can give it a title. Second part is heading or introduction. What is the guideline? The heading should have maximum 2 sentences. Because this heading part contains 2 marks. So maximum 2 sentences you can write. What is the content of heading? The student is supposed to introduce the topic here with just a glimpse of what or how the plan can benefit the institution or students. So this heading, you will just give a hint how the student or the institution are going to get benefit from this proposal. Suppose example is, you can start in this way, to inculcate good habits in children. Example 2, to develop an interest of students in art and the various forms of art. Depending on subject, you will form the heading. Next, third point is objective. What is the guideline of objectives? The objective should include at least 2 points. Here also, I must say that objective contains 2 marks, so at least 2 points must be there. The points of objectives must be different from that of the introduction heading. In heading also, you added 2 sentences regarding the benefit the students or the institutions were getting. So the points of objective should not be similar to the points of heading. This you must keep in mind. The objective should be written in the form of a paragraph, not point-wise. Don't write the objectives in bullet points. Write them in sentences in paragraph format. What is the content of objective? The student is supposed to introduce two distinct reasons for such a proposal. Two distinct reasons means why this particular camp or event is going to be introduced and how the student or the institution is going to get the benefits. For example, see, example 1, the science club will reduce the fear among students. The minor difficulties in mathematical calculations will be sorted with a rapid growth of interest through exhibitions. Example 3, donating books for the poor or the orphans will inculcate certain values in the students of the institution which will help to create a better society in future. This was the objectives. Last of the part of proposal writing is the list of measures. This is the part where you have to think upon a plan. Okay, like how you are going to conduct this exhibition or club, whatever event is given in the question, you have to make a plan. The list of measures must be at least 4 in number. How many? 4. Because this part will carry 4 marks. So at least 4 reasons, 4 measures you have to give. Try to use the word may. May is more formal, you know perhaps. Because this is the proposal you are going to present to the authority, higher authority of your school or college. So there you have to be very polite and formal. That's why the word may should be used while writing the sentences. The words need to be formal and polite, this I already mentioned. And this thing I think will help you to form the points of list of measures. You think of the place where the camp or the exhibition will be held, day or date or duration of the exhibition, camp, whatever it is, what is your planning, on which day or on which date, okay, for how long you are going to hold this camp or exhibition or whatever it is. Time, at which time you will hold this program. Participants, which classes will participate. This is also a part of list of measures. Which students of which classes will participate. Persons in charge of supervision, training, conducting activities. Who will train or conduct the activities of the club or event or the exhibition, whatever it is. Okay, so you are getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 points you are getting. You can add some more points like budget, how you are planning to meet the expenses of the club. Final part of the proposal writing is conclusion. This is a one-line statement which will end your proposal. Okay, again you have to be very polite to write this conclusion. For example, you see, we would be obliged or we hope that the proposal to set up a science club in our school will be accepted and our collective dream of eradicating the fear in science and promoting science exhibitions would come true. In this way, in a formal sentence, in one single sentence, you will end the proposal writing. That is the parts of proposal writing. Now, I will tell you the marks division. First part is heading. In heading or introduction, you will get 2 marks. Objectives, I said 2 points, 2 sentences minimum, 2 marks. List of measures, at least 4 points. You can write 5 or 6, no problem. But at least there should be 4 points in bullet forms, 4 marks. And linguistic ability means grammar and sentence construction. It contains 2 marks. That means the more are the mistakes, the less will be your marks. Okay. So from this linguistic ability, your marks can be deducted if you make mistakes. Now I am going to show you the specimen This was the format or the guideline, marks distribution, and now I am going to show the specimen.
Double click. And open killer. Backspace, नीचे backspace है। Full screen.
অফ আছে তো নাকি ওটা চলছে আচ্ছা So, I have shown you the guidelines, the format and marks distribution of proposal writing. Now, I am going to show you a specimen. This specimen is prescribed by the council itself. So, you see the question is, as a member of the student council of your school, you have been given the responsibility of setting up a science club. Write a proposal in about 150 words stating the steps you would take to successfully establish this particular club. So I told you first will be a title, although there is no marks allotted for title, but you have to write this title. Title is Proposal for Setting Up a Science Club. Okay, centrally aligned, this sentence as I told you. Next is the heading. I said in heading there will be 2 points because heading contains 2 marks. See, the marks is mentioned here. What are the 2 points then? See, to foster an interest in science outside the classroom and introduce the students to the wonders and relevance of science in our lives, we propose to set up a science club in school. Okay, so point number 1 is to foster an interest. This is point number 1. And second point is introduce students to the wonders. This is the second point. Next, come to objective. This part also contains 2 marks. Okay, I told you objective should not be written in point form. You will write in sentences in paragraph form. 2 points, 2 marks, minimum 2 points. And you will see here that the points of objectives and heading are different. Okay, objectives. A science club will help students to overcome their phobias regarding science. Number 1, to overcome their phobias. Point number 1. Point number 2, it will be instrumental in developing the scientific curiosity of students through its activities and programs. This is point number 2. If you have more points, you can write, but you will get 2 marks. Next, we are going to list of measures. Here I told you they must be written in bullet point forms. Okay, minimum 4 points are required. You can write 5 or 6. It is no problem, but you will get 4 marks for 4 points. First point, I said to you that you will think about the place, day, date, time, students of which classes will participate, persons who will conduct the activities of the club, and budget. Okay, in this way you can arrange your points. So the first point, the middle school activity room will be used as a room for all science club meetings and activities. This is your plan. You are giving this proposal to school authority that you have decided to use the middle school activity room to conduct the activities of this club. This is the place you have decided. Number 2, the meetings will take place once a week after school from 2 p.m. till 3:30 p.m. Any activities such as talks by scientists or competitions will take place on Saturdays. I told you it is about day, dates, timings. It is mentioned here. We have mentioned that The meeting will take place once in a week. After school, timing is from 2 p.m. to 3:30 p.m. Okay, and other activities, if you want to conduct activity like lectures, demos, then they will take place on Saturday. You have mentioned the day, dates, time, you have mentioned. Next, who can be the members of this science club? Members of the science club will be open to all students from class 6 to 12. That means you are allowing the students of class 6 to 12 to participate in the activities of science club. Okay, and you are also mentioning that the senior teachers or the persons who will conduct the other activities, like the club president will be Mr. Sinha, our senior physics teacher. 8 other office bearers will be elected from the members of the club. Okay, so for whom you are conducting the activity, you have mentioned the classes. Who will conduct the activity, you have mentioned it. Next point, club membership has been fixed at rupees 250 per member per year. This comes in the category of budget, expenses. Next, the activities of the club. The club will have a range of activities ranging from science fairs, robot making, creating slogans and posters and documentaries and so on. Okay, so if you follow the guidelines, you will have no difficulty to make a plan, to make the list of measures. Okay, last part is conclusion. We hope, I said to you that this is a formal sentence to end the proposal writing. We hope that the proposal will be accepted so that the science club becomes a reality in the life of the school. Okay, this part has no marks, but you will be given marks on the basis of your correct English. If you make any errors of grammar in sentence construction, they will be calculated to deduct your marks from the marks of linguistic ability. But out of 10, 8 you can surely score. 2 in heading, 2 in objectives, and 4 in list of measures. Rest of the 2 marks will depend on your linguistic ability. Means if you write correct English, there is no mistakes, here you will get 2 marks of the linguistic ability. So total marks will be 10. So I hope it is now clear to you that this part can be very instrumental for you to score good marks in English language. Because you see, this is a very simple and straightforward language. There is no fantasy work, no imagination work, no figure of speech, no flowery English you have to use here. Simple and straightforward. Just follow the guidelines and the format which I have shown to you. That's all. Thank you.
Hope you are all enjoyed this class. See you at next class.
Hope you have all enjoyed today's class.